Let's see. All right, guys. So this is going to be a real quick one. Real quick one. So I was hearing they're not laughing anymore. And this card, look, when I was bringing out, this card showed up. I'm going to wait until some people get in here. And then we have balance. So let's see. You know what? Give me one chance. Let me switch chairs. A ver, Jerry. Let me switch chairs. Watch out. Watch out. All right, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I had to switch chairs real quick. Hello. Hello. Okay. So this is what I got, guys, for you. This is just a little quick one. All right. We have balance. And it says right here, so you may be seeing 222. I embrace balance in all aspects of my life. I harmonize my mind, body, and spirit, finding peace and synchronicity or something like that. Within every step I take brings me closer to balance, fulfillment. So a lot of you guys, if you were in this energy, it's almost like I heard the tables have turned. Because there's somebody now here, and this could have been somebody that was laughing at you. And look at this song that just came on. Look, how do I do it? You didn't, something about you didn't have to cut me off. So when this live stream finishes, go check this song out. Because there's somebody that's not laughing. Check this out. So now you're shipping, you're moving on. So at one point you were here. So let's go ahead and shuffle in front of you guys. And somebody could be pissed. Look, they got two swords. This is the Queen of Swords. This could be an air sign. Or this, somebody that's coming after you. But the thing is that when you were suffering, when you were going through your things, they were laughing. Some of you guys were laughing too. I know I was. I still was crying, but I still was laughing because I knew which way I was going. See? You could have been in this energy, you little devil. So we could be talking of Capricorn energy right here. Hola, chingona, también. Like energy, both. What sign are you? The one that just said that. It's pretty there. Look, for some of you guys, now you became this devil in a good way. You know how to dance around the fire. I tell people, they're like, New Jersey in the house, Pisces. There you go. Pisces in the house, 2 Pisces. Look at this. So now you became this energy. You know how to dance in the heat, in the pinche infierno, in the hell. Look at this. Leo in the building. So somebody's mad because look, and they want you're coming back in this energy, so they're not laughing no more. Now you're in this Aries from Cali. Is that Cali from California or from over there, Colombia, where the good shit comes from? Philly, baby. Big Capricorn in the house. Look, somebody's mad because now you're working with other people. And California, baby, that's what I'm talking about. What part? Bay Area? South or north? I'm from the Bay Area. Look at this. Well, I was born in the Bay Area. Look at this. Somebody's pissed. They're mad. Indiana, baby. Arizona in the house. So see, some of you guys, they're not laughing anymore. Some of you guys, you could be, infinite. I don't have anybody. I left everybody. Bakersfield, baby. Look at it. South Carolina, Pisces. We got a lot of fish in this area. Florida. Look, you're about to find your soul tribe, baby. I was born there too. Oh, yeah. I was from San Jose. Look at this. You could have, if you're a Leo, because I saw a Leo earlier, look at you. Even in the darkness, baby, you shine. Even in the darkness, you could have Gemini in your chart, or this could be somebody, you know, that you love. That, I don't know about you guys, but some of you guys dancing in that club Inferno, aka Hotel California. Yeah, baby. If you know, you know, right? So if you have Leo in your chart, there could be somebody that you love that you don't care if it comes out to light or not no more. You want to give this offer of cup to, oh, hold on. Why these fell? Look, somebody you want to build with. Look, and this is in silence, guys. This is in silence. Like, this is in silence. Guys, whatever you have coming up, whatever you're doing, you could be pregnant, you could be having 3 kids already, or you're you know, you're trying to, you want the number 3 1 1 1 could be significant, but you could have 3 kids and you're wondering how am I going to maintain these 3 kids if I leave, you know, because you have your guard up towards your past. Like, you don't want nobody from your past, whether you're pregnant or not. Some of you guys lost somebody in the past, like physically, you know, already, and my condolence if that is, and you have your guard up. You don't want nobody from your past. You could have been a person that if you did lose, whether it was physical or not, like a divorce, nobody had your back. And you just looking at your kids and moving forward, and you have this you have your guard up towards your past. From Cali, living in PA, baby, there you go, 1000. So that could be it. And if you're not pregnant, you have ideas that you're about to grow. Like, this is like the moon. This is Cancer. This is something you're putting a lot of emotion, energy, and you have a guardian angel that is protecting you from anybody that wants to come, you know, like from, that's gonna backstab you. In other words, PA in the building. There you go. I have 3 kids, but I don't have them. My husband is, yeah. And see, a lot of people think that only men go through this, but no, you're a soldier. For the one that that they took your kids away, you could have your guard up. But I'm gonna tell you, this is very important for you to understand this. You have your comeback is gonna be so tragic to them. They're laughing right now. He could be laughing at you. For some of you, for you in particular, you could feel like even your kids are laughing, and that's an illusion. What God is about, what you're about to create, you're not even going to be mad at them no more. Why? Because God is going to uplift you. There's something you came here. If you don't let the devil, the negative energy overcome, you know, your heart, your soul, what you're meant to do. Oh my God, you're going to flourish. You're going to flourish. You just remember what I say in my videos. Do not take anything personal. I want you to really look at not taking anything personal. If you gotta cry after this video, shed your tears, man. Let them all come out, and really look forward. And you might say, Infinite, I feel like I've lost a couple of years, 3 years, and you're looking back and reflecting. And God, the universe, you know, wants you to look at it. Yo, a lot of people think, oh man, you talk to God, or you talk about God so much, and yo, God is gangster. God is fucking gangster. The good and the bad, you have to know how to balance it. And when you step into the light and you really look at the light and you start to overcome and uplift people, oh my God, you become powerful. Don't mean that you don't have the negative side of you. Bitch, let them try. You'll probably give them a fucking spiritual ass whooping, but it might take 3 times before you really unleash. And by then, God is telling you, you know what? You've had enough of these motherfuckers, these bitches. And you know, I always ask God first, do you want me? Can I do something about it? And he says, no. Are you sure? He goes, yes. God, if you're too busy, I'll handle up. And he knows, you know, he knows he created me just like he created you. But you know what? Sometimes we could be hard-headed and we do want to take control. But when you let that shit go and you focus on what God has, if he wants you to create, and you put this shield behind you, like you need to meditate and really get into like, I'm not an expert at God's word. And guys, he's not gonna pick anybody that is perfect. Why? Because you guys that are imperfect, that you have a shady background, and you start to walk in his walk, you're not gonna be perfect. You might go off every once in a while, but you're gonna be a testimony to how the greatness that he will do in your life. You're not gonna do it on your own. Yo, you have this. So some of you guys could be thinking and you want to turn back to be in this thing. And guys, believe me, being in your dark side, it feels like you're safe. Why? Because they don't fuck with you. But then when you step into the light and you start to do right, and then your blessings could be right here. And the negative energy, the devil, whatever you want to call it, these assholes out here, your past, wants you to react and lose out on these blessings. So don't do it. Some of you guys, this is a spirit team that has your back. And do they have your back? For some of you guys, you got a fine ass back. Wow. If that's you, put it in the comments. I'm fine as fuck. And when I say that, I say it with all love and sincerity. Put it in the comments. I'm fine as fuck. Why? Why do I tell you to do that? Because you put into the air, you speak it into existence. I'm fine as fuck. I'm blessed as fuck. And when you put it with emotions, thank you for the 10, baby. When you put it into the typing and you speak it out, and the harder the emotions you put behind it, you send this energy. And you want it to come back to you. You want it to come back. Yeah, bitch, I'm fine as fuck. I'm fucking sexy. I'm abundant as fuck. And guess what? You become that energy. So that's why be careful on how you speak to others, to yourself. Baby, yeah, there you go. I'm fine as fuck. I'm blessed as fuck. Yes. Look. And even though you had to leave this place behind, look how powerful you are. And people are laughing because they see you. It's almost like they pushed you into a different area and they're like, you can't do nothing over there. And you're like, the fuck I can't. And look, the same moon over there. For some of you guys, the moon is going to be significant. Like there could be people trying to do moon magic and they don't realize that the more they try to curse you, the more abundance, the more blessings they're really sending to you. As long as you don't, seek revenge. I'm having my breakfast. I'm fine as fuck. Yeah, put it out there, baby. And look how determined you are. Look at all these swords right here. Look at the ship. Even the ship knows we're heading in the right direction. You're back. Yes. Look. Now look. This was backwards. You're leaving behind what didn't work. Because for a lot of you guys, you were putting in all this work by yourself. Look at all that work. All this that you were doing. So you know what? For some of you guys, you left behind people that were laughing at you, that took from you, that they were hee ha ha. And they were using your energy. And I always tell people, the people that betray you, they steal from you. Even if it's your family, they steal from you. Your energy, your ideas. Guess what? When you pull back and you move in a different direction, it catches on fire. Se queman solos. They burn themselves by themselves. Yeah. So for some of you guys, they weren't valuing your work, so you had to leave. If this was a partnership, it was the same shit. You wasn't going to fight for it. Look, this is you fighting. For some of you guys, they were fighting when you were going through a hard time. Look, you were like, bitch, I'm hurting. But they didn't give a fuck. But you're not playing that shit. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. Let's see in love. What do we got for collective? Because for a lot of you guys, you suffered in silence. The color red, the color blue could be significant. It was up to a year. Yo, I went through it for 4 or 5 years. And I love every fucking year of it. I'm tired of fighting. I need love. Okay, this is going to be for you. Who was that? That was Sandra? Okay. Look, when it comes to love, whoever you were dealing with, God had to come in and break it. But look what you got coming. Sandra, I don't know if you are, what sign you are, but for a lot of you guys, you have your armor up. This is somebody that's coming towards you. You need love too? Well, pay attention, Bella, because this one, look, you have, after a tower moment, because look, if you could have been dealing with somebody, Gemini, look at this. You could have been dealing with somebody that really didn't know how to give you the love you wanted. Like, I don't know, Sandra, for you or anybody that was asking, you could be a person that loves to kiss. Like, you want kiss, you want to feel that love, and for the way you kiss, I'm hearing is amazing. Like that slow, using your tongue. Whoever is listening, this is you. Look. And you could have had a person that wasn't really there for you. Maybe they like your, maybe it was a little bit of chemistry, but what you got coming, oh my God, this is a knight. This is somebody that it's like a Taurus energy. And that Taurus energy is sexy. It's almost like this man is going to rock your world. This is a person that's going to want to take it nice and slow. This kind of person that he's not going to push it to penetrate you. He's going to tease you. It's going to drive you crazy. You could be a person that's like, he's wanting to take your panties off and you're like holding back and you're like, espérate. And it's going to be a tower moment because you're going to release like, and the kiss, the way you kiss, the way this person kissed, this is for my ladies. This is a person that's going to come in and I'm telling you, slow. This person could have Capricorn moon, or heavy Capricorn. This is somebody that's going to take their time. When he kisses you, he's grabbing your freaking ass. Like, I see, and maybe putting you against the wall. Like, yo, I'm getting horny. I don't know why, but I'm channeling. Let's go to the next one. See, and this is going to be very healing. 333 on the... Yes, baby. I love that number for whatever reason. Look, this person's going to be very healing. Hola, welcome into the chat. As a man, there's a new special woman for sure. The same thing with you, my boy. If you're a man listening to this, you could be like, fuck love. And you really just want to just smash. And you just kind of out of anger. And guess what? Pay attention, ladies. You're going to at first go in there and penetrate. You're going to be like, fuck love. But the way this lady kisses you, bitch, she's going to dig her nails in your back. And you're going to just have this aha moment. And the way she looks at you in your eyes, yo, this person's going to make you believe in love again. I'm not serious. You might bust right away. You might say, bitch, this is because you're too fine. But your second round, this is one that you're going to grab her hands like this on top. And you're like, don't move. And you're going to fucking like kiss her. You might even bite. She might think you're a vampire. But it's going to turn her on. And you're not going to embarrass because you busted in 2 fucking minutes. But the second and third round, yo, you're going to have her fucking leg right here. You like if it's a pretzel, baby, and you just going to go slow. And every thrust, my boy, you're going to fucking, she's going to scream. She might even be, when you leave, you're going to have scratch marks everywhere. It look like fucking a bobcat got to your ass. And this is going to be very healing for my ladies or men. I'm telling you, you're going to step into this new era, but you got to be careful. You're not going to give your energy just to anybody. Cancer in the house, baby. You like that, my boy? You're like, fuck yeah. And yo, because you already been like this. For some of you guys, if you're like a Cancer like me, you could have been dealing with, like, you didn't even know. No, let's not say that. We knew we were the third party. That we were the fucking the side dude, and we didn't care. We were fucking running out with our chonies. We're like, what the fuck? I thought he wasn't supposed to be here right now, and we learned our lessons. For my ladies too, you're like, fuck, and you're running out, and you were left out in the cold, and you don't want love like that no more, right? Look, you don't want to be fighting. You don't want nobody to be chasing you. You want your own love. You want somebody that you could come home to, that you could run around the house butt naked. Put in the comments if that's you, baby. Hit the like button, share. Get that energy, baby. Look, we got 58 people in here and only 27. Come on, I would get this energy. I would be hitting like, bitch. I want this energy because you have a lot that's coming. You're leaving this energy, and you're really embracing. You're balancing your fucking money. Because once you balance your energy, your love, look what happens. Look at this. The devil's back here, like you're shaking your nalgas and you're gonna be teasing, but you're not gonna let anybody hit it. Hit that like button, baby. Look at this. Mm-hmm. So that's what you got coming in love. Woo. See, for a lot of you guys, it was tough. What I'm getting, it was tough. I'm not someone's secret. Put your hands up, baby. If you were once a secret and you did it out of love, you really love this person. Believe it or not, even your infinite tarot right here once was a secret love. I thought she was gonna be like one day, I knew her kids and I loved their kids, beautiful kids. And the brother, only one sister knew actually. But yes, we all go through it. We all have been there. If you haven't, one day you're gonna experience it. And guess what? It is an experience. We came here. We came here on earth to experience it. But I'll be damned if I'll be a secret. Unless she fine, then fuck, I'll be smashing. And that's just speaking from the truth. Look, but I've learned on this journey, a lot of it had to do with our wounds. Look, it came out to light. This was wounds. We were running away from things that we don't like to share. And what I've learned on my journey, yo, I don't care what anybody thinks. And I believe that God allowed that to be part of my journey. And yo, I've been through some dark things. At least I used to think they were dark. But yo, when I look at it, like I was blessed to enjoy love, whether it was secret love, whether it was um, being the side dude. Yo, I could have, for some of us, we experienced that, our person was in a third party situation and we didn't know. I don't know. I didn't experience. I would probably be in jail right now. But but if it did happen, I'm not a jealous person. And I told my ex, no, if that's what you want, I can't hold you back because I learned at an early age, we don't own anybody. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks, they're gonna laugh. Oh yeah, I was banging your chick. Bitch, I was banging your chick before you banged my chick. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, right? But it happens. And you just gotta charge it to the game. But guess what? As we evolve, we don't want to play those games. Like, I don't want to be with another woman that's has desires for another man. But in reality, we can't control that. I guess I'm moving to Berlin and opening a vinyl coffee lounge. Let me know. Send me the address. I'll help you out. I'll be your customer, or we'll figure something out. For reals, like how can we control it? We can't keep nobody from cheating. We would want to. We would want, like, some of us have dreams that we hope that nobody would really betray us, or they would be loyal to us. But yeah, love your lives, primo. Always, man, love. Hey, sometimes, to relax. So look, somebody could have been trying to play games with this voodoo doll to try um to have you here, look at the blood and everything. But like, I came across this one girl, and this is when I started to learn about witchcraft. So this person did witchcraft on me, and I knew it with the food. Oh, I got this cake for you. Y ahí voy de pendejo. Because I still wanted to smash. And I noticed, like, why does she gives me the food but not to the kids? She would throw it away right away. And then God would say, this witchcraft. I would ask God. Like, I had communication, like I didn't have it as much like I have it now. But God was like, this is part of your test. And I would tell this woman, like, yo, you fine. Like, you don't gotta do this kind of bullshit. Like, yo, I really love you and te quiero. And yo, I was married at the time. But God placed her in my path. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't sit here and tell you fuck that bitch. No. I mean, I would fuck the bitch big time. I had chemistry, but it wasn't something that that I took it for granted. Like, I really liked this woman. We had good chemistry and everything. So for some of you guys, your person, you could have lost a person to somebody that was doing witchcraft, and you're being told. What I'm hearing is, don't let it affect your future. It is brutal, like, yo, to the point where I shouldn't even be here. And God would say, just a little more. I'm gonna let you suffer a little more. And I would laugh, like, yo, I'm trying to go home. No, you're not coming home yet. But yeah, some of you guys, and the reason I'm laughing about that, like I said, they were laughing. You guys have people that were laughing at you, but they're not laughing no more. And there's a hawk in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear it. There it is. No, those are the vultures. Anyways, there's a couple of hawks back here in this area. But yes, look. Okay. What else? What does collective need to know? We got what signs? They said what signs? So we got the sun and the moon. So you got Leo and Cancer. We have water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Earth. We have every sign out here. Look at this. I'm telling you, they were laughing when they left you out in the cold. These people were laughing, but they don't know that this big ass fish is about to swallow them. Look, they were laughing as they took all your shit, but they were still looking back. You know why? Because they knew they were doing you dirty. Look, they even left fast. As soon as, it's like, for my ladies, your person didn't leave you for somebody better. For some of you guys, you feel this guilt, this pain, like, oh my God, and you might see them shining, but that's a front. That's like, I was telling, who was I telling? I was telling a friend of mine that came by, and it's almost like your person, my ladies, if they left you for somebody else, then posting on whatever social media, and they're right there, and they're like this, and everybody's acting up. But as soon as they take that picture and they post it, everybody's sitting around, and it's not even exciting. Australia, baby. Australian honey eater. Cheap, cheap. See? So your person's looking back. And look at the person they left you for. This person is only taking them for their money, and it's a matter of time. They're going to hell. And you've already been to hell and you survived it. If this is you that survived hell, put it in the comments, baby. You're chosen. That's what I heard. I don't know about being chosen. I hear it here and there and this, but I just consider myself being infinity happiness. Let my person left me for a 50-year-old gringa. Well, don't be afraid. Don't be. You know what? Be happy for them. Be happy for them. Because the day that you find the right one, I'm telling you, there's a lot of kissing, there's a lot of love making. Your skin is gonna glow, baby. Team Gemini, no comebacks. I feel you. Like, yo, there's a time phrase where you could have somebody come back. I've talked to even the worst people that say I'll never have nobody come back. But at the end of the day, they're like, I have a time frame, and everybody's time frame is different. But a lot of us, and I'm gonna include myself in this, guys, because I said it in the Pisces reading, and if you guys want to go check that out, yo, when somebody fucks us over, I say us because I feel some of you guys are there. When somebody fucks us over, and I'm talking, it's not even about cheating. When somebody has to lie and try to make you look lower, like tries to fuck you over, like emotionally, because a lot of us, we're fucking strong. Like we don't have to have money to really feel exciting and abundant. It just comes to us. Whoever is catching my vibe, you don't need it. If you have it, fine. If you don't, you're happy. But yo, when it comes to exes like me, I'm not taking nobody back that's already went around the block, and then they're like, okay, I'm ready. Bitch, you already have high mileage. And some of my ladies, you could be the same way. And you, as like God tells me a lot, women are okay, giving second chances. If you a woman, you know your value, and you know that if you step out, you ain't going back because that person's not gonna want you. So a lot of you guys, you have a time frame. If Julano doesn't come back by this, then I'm giving the other person a chance, and that means you ain't going back. That's what I'm picking up, and I'm the same way. Fuck that shit. See, and somebody is in their feelings. Oh, all these, they don't know how to come back to you. Time has already passed, and for a lot of you guys, look, because for me, it's a done fucking deal. Put in the comments, it's a fucking done deal, bitch. Your person's gonna be like, oh, yes, look. And this is why you have this blessing that they can't take. It's an illusion. Look at this. Your person could be in this energy. That's right, baby. Yeah, let them. Like that little viejita that comes out. Let them. Yeah, look, time is clicking for that viejita 50-year-old gringa. Look, time is clicking. It's just a matter of time, and they're gonna be looking back at you, mija. They're gonna look back and they're like, "Fuck, I had it all with her," and it could have been witchcraft, but that's none of your business no more, right? Even if they say, "Oh, it's que they did witchcraft," and they could have a point, but your feelings, your love are already on a different level. They already switched to a different side. It's a done deal, bitch, right? Hell yeah. So let's go. What else do we have? What else do we have? Well, somebody's moving on quick. This is you, look, or this is somebody that wants to come towards you. This is somebody that you weren't with, but they're looking. And so is your ex. Your ex could be like this, and they're looking like, fuck, somebody else is going towards my ex, but they're already made a commitment with somebody else, and you have this new person, or this is you, because for my ladies, some of you guys, you're going after what you want. Because already, some of these guys, they're a little too shy. They don't know how to approach you. You might be the one that grabs their butt and tells them, hey, puto, I like you. And I said it like that because you have a little bit of masculine energy. And this person might be like, who you calling puto? You, bitch, because I like you. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up. So you do have a air sign that's coming towards you, or somebody that's really had their eye on you, or you have their eye on them. See? A new job, new focus. Yeah. I'm telling you. So somebody new. This could be whether it's work or love. You know, somebody new. They're gonna say, you know what, Juanita? How about it? How about if we share this new pad? The moon is very significant on a full moon, baby. Look, I know I like you too. You like my doggy style, como dice Snoop Dogg. And this is gonna be growth. This says what? Good for you, Dolly. Look at this. Let's check this out. This is gonna be the last. I guess actually I'm gonna pull 3 cards from here for my collective right now. What is this energy? El perro está dormido aquí todo tirado. Right, Yeti? All right, guys. We're up to 95, baby. Hit the like buttons, or 93. Hit the like buttons. Ooh, look at this. Some of you guys have this boss coming in. And spiritual. You have spiritual seeker. So you guys, I'm going to keep shuffling. You guys have somebody that you're attracting. You think you're not. Or this could be your energy, man or woman. But your spiritual is so fucking magical. Keep shuffling. And it's boss energy. And for my ladies, I'm not going to sit here and fucking sugarcoat and tell you this and tell you that. Step into your feminine energy. Fuck these bitches out here telling you you have to be the boss bitch lady. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck there. No. You guys are going to meet somebody when you're in your feminine energy that you're going to both be going towards that direction of being bosses. But you as the woman, I'm telling you, because I'm not a fucking hater. I love women. Even in the past, if I had got dirty, I know my purpose. My purpose to uplift women and men. And there's so many men and there's so many women that are hurt from their past. And they become, haters of the opposite sex. And they don't know. They don't realize that was just a little test. That's just, for you to not take nothing personal. But for my ladies, be in that energy where you attract the boss man. You're the one that's gonna help this man advance, and he also needs to be there for you. That's why communication is gonna be very important in this next phase. You don't have to use magic, like outside magic. Let me get a fucking dildo and fucking light it up, and he's gonna stick to me and only me. You don't gotta do that. Why? Because God created you with magic within you. Your eyes, the way your feminine energy, how you attracted them, how you lay in bed with your lingerie, you just submit to them in a loving way. You carry this magic. You don't need no fucking dildo to light it up, this and that. No, if you want the dildo to play around in the bedroom, that's a different story, with him, or that's kind of weird, but whatever. Hola, ¿cómo están? Welcome in. We're almost done. You're gonna have to rewind it. This is a good video. This is good channeling. You might bust right away. Yo, I'm not kidding. I've done that before. Not just when I was younger. Like, I would bust right away, but by second and third round, go ask my exes. Fuck. No mames. I would leave them with hickeys here and there, and I like to bite like right here. And if I went down al pozo de agua, olvídate. Hasta los pinches peines, le peinaba los pinches hairs del culo para que se le quite. Look, that's too much information, guys. Anyways, look. Some of you guys have somebody coming. Look at this. See a lot of you guys have this power. Like you don't even need to go nowhere. And when you're looking at here, talk that shit. You guys, I love you guys. Like yo, God had told me to hold back from being on social media for a little while, and it was funny because you see all kinds of shit. People trip out. But look, and if you guys get to that point where you guys do have that connection with God, like yo, you're gonna play around because He wants you to be like childlike, and people like I know how to be acá. How do you say like serious? Like if you see me in the street, I'm very serious. Unless you know me, I'll joke around. But when God will be like, I bet you won't get online and talk shit like this. And there's some shit that I'm like, I watch, I'm like, God, I look crazy. And he's like, that's what I wanted. So when you build that relationship with God, look, whether it's divination, however you want to see it, yo, as long as you putting out love, joy, happiness, that's all that God wants. There's people like there was people that I used to watch that I used to fucking be pissed, angry, and then I would watch and I would sit there cagándome de la risa, like laughing my ass off, and it would make my day. So yo, you be that blessing for somebody else because you know how it feels to be down on your luck. I cancel Facebook, Instagrams. Yeah. And when you do decide to go back to that, go back as a different version of yourself. You'll go back as a loving, not as a caring, but not caring of your past. And when somebody brings up your past, be like, so what? Do you want me to air out your shit? And some of you guys don't even have to go there. Yo, you're going to be a blessing to somebody else when you start to laugh at what you've been through. And you'll notice that nobody's gonna be able to hold you back once you can own that shit. Like, fuck, I did fuck up. Like, if you see old Facebook of my shit, I laugh. I'm like, fuck, I was fucked up around that time. Sometimes I was fucked up. So some of you guys could be missing your father. I say that because I miss mine. And yo, I'm gonna share it anyways. I'm being told, yo, when I followed God, I just didn't lose, materialistic things. I lost. I lost my kids. I lost my kids in the process, through court shit and everything. And I'm gonna tell you, I still chose God. I don't know why I'm having to preach this, but he talks about. I was hearing this thing when you follow him, you lose everything. You do. But then the happiness comes, like you start to regain things. And my kids come here and there, but I told them, yo, I'm here for you. I love you. I have my journey. You have your journey. I'm here. I don't restrict you, and I don't restrict them, but I'm not on their ass. And they're already in their, adult age. But for some of you guys, that could resonate. For some of you guys, you could be feeling the pain of your kids. They're not reaching out. Yo, like my little girl is cabrona. She has my spirit. And I just tell her, I love you. I'm open for you here. Like you shouldn't never be ashamed. Like you could come and tell me, Dad, I fucked up here and there. I don't like for them to call me dad. I tell them, call me papi. I don't know who needed to hear that. But this one fell down. Again, something with divination. Yo, don't be looking at shit that has to do with divination that's going to bring your spirit down. That's what I keep hearing. Listen, like protect your ears and your eyes, your mind. No. Make sure that you're looking at things that uplift you so you can uplift other people because your energy is valuable. Okay? We're going to get one more, and I might just pull it out because the cards are getting kind of heavy. Let's just pull it out. Look. They come back when they drive me. Okay, look. And they want me to show you the bottom. So for a lot of you guys, you could be meeting the player or you could be the player. Either way, I don't care. I still love to be the player. Let me get closer to you guys. I love being the player. I love being the player. And for some of you guys with the carrier, what did I say? You're meant to come out here. If you're watching me right now, you're funny as fuck. You're gorgeous. You're handsome. You have this spirit. You could be like, Infinite, I'm fucking, you could be a man. You'd be like, dude, ando gordo y que sabe que. Yo, when I was chubby, and I'm giving myself away, damn, yo, I would tell people like, bitch, this is not gordura. This is not fat, bitch. This is a casual, a sexual callus, bitch. I'm skinny now, so I guess I'm not fucking. but, yo, chubby, cute, yes, yo, like be happy, be joyful. And for a lot of you guys, you will be delivering with this playful energy. You're gonna be educating people. Like, yo, I love my spiritual journey. I am the lady. Mm. Who's those gross gym working on my party? Okay, my stomach. There you go. But that's their sexual callus. How many of you guys love your spiritual journey? Like, you went from hating the world, hating everybody that hurt you, to really changing your life. Like, people think you're like, fuck, this person is crazy, because they might have saw you at your lowest, and then you're slowly creeping out. You're creeping out, and now they're seeing you smile, and they're wondering, what the hell happened? Yo, and they're like, how could you love God and you're still fucking out here partying, bitch? Because God made me. He created me this crazy. But you weren't like that when you were with me. There was a fucking reason. And they're like, what? And they're mad because you're not in their life, but you're becoming somebody different. Allow God to transform you. You know, I run into people that criticize me and tell me, oh, if you talk about God, but look at you. I go, yeah, but am I hurting? You were just laughing right now. And they're like, well, get your ass out of here and start dancing and be appreciative that God is allowing us to be who we are as long as we're not hurting somebody else. And they're like, yeah, okay. But yo, I used to be miserable too. Like, because I thought that, oh, I needed these things. And yo, when I got divorced, don't think I was sitting there fighting for shit, guys. That ex could tell anybody anything, but God knows. I left these things for my kids, and that's what pissed her off. But I did the right thing in God's eyes. And if I had to start all over, as long as I'm starting with God, and some of you guys, this is going to hit you guys good. As long as you start with God, and it's a slow process, but as long as God doesn't leave you, and you could act goofy, you could act crazy, you could be yourself for once, and God is still next to you. Yo, God could be laughing with you. Yo, God, I'll run around this fucking block butt naked. And God's like, I bet you won't. And there you go in your pinche chanclas. There could be, if you're a lady, there could be a lot of fuckers chasing you too. God's gonna be laughing. They're protecting you. But what I'm trying to get is, don't take life so serious. Enjoy it. You have one life right now. Some of us have 8 lives like cats, or 9. Guys, some of you guys, you're gonna start enjoying life. Look, there's another night. Honor, armor, battle ready. You're very loyal. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be like, oh, people can look at you, but you cheated here and there. Yeah, I did cheat. So what? I'm not the only one. I won't be the first nor the last. It happens. It happens. Right? And you might be delivering this message. Yeah, you know what I did? Like, when I cheated, I didn't lie. I didn't sit there, oh, please take me back. No, it was years that passed by, and I was blessed. Like I tell you guys, God placed 2 beautiful women in my life, and it didn't go the way I thought. I tried my best, and I didn't sit there and lie. Oh, this and that. I was very blunt. My pinchy, I'm gonna say it because I won't be real, but my My faggot ass brother was over there, trying to sell me out, and I had to sit all my dad, my mom at the time, and my siblings, and I told them, "This is what this bitch is doing, trying to blackmail me. You have a problem?" And each one of them in the same room, they were like, "No, that's how I fucking roll. That's how I rolled in the past. That's how I roll in the future." And when with the lady, I told her the same thing. Hey, I know I hurt you. I don't want. Yo, I'm not an asshole. I know it hurt. I wouldn't want it to happen to me, but if it did, that's why I wouldn't react in the way that most people react. Want to hurt somebody, want to kill somebody, want to, no, because it's not fair. Sometimes we don't have that control. We could say all we want. I came from parents that I hated my dad for cheating, and here I am. I became that person. So I know the effects. So guys, if you ever come across that, don't take it personal. Yo, I'm getting deep right here. Like, don't take it personal. It happens. And it's gonna hurt either you or them. And it's just part of life. Don't ever hurt somebody just because they hurt you. Overcome that. Overcome it. Nobody's perfect. And it hurts. I'm telling you, on 100. And both of them, I love them. And the kids, I love them. Mine and hers, and the ones that weren't even mine. Why? Because in Spanish they say, no tienen la culpa. They don't have, it's not their fault. So if you guys deal with a person, a man, for my ladies, that doesn't love your children, they don't deserve the fucking cookies. They don't deserve all the love that you have. If they don't love for reals your kids, you shouldn't be giving out the cookies. I don't care how fine that motherfucker or how big his fucking chorizo might be. He doesn't deserve it if he doesn't love your kids. Same thing for my fellas. Even though you fuckers, you might still want to smash. But I'm being serious. Don't give out the cookies. Your kids are very important. And why do I say that? Because I was once a kid too. All of us was once a kids. Break that generational curse. And you can look, and there are other readers can look into my life, and I don't sit there and cherry coat nothing. Look, I know my journey. I know what I came here to do. I know the experiences that I came here to overcome, and I know that I came to share them, to help others, to let them know that, yo, life is the way it is, but it's not meant for us to take personal. We can overcome it. We can forgive. We can still love after hurt, after forgiveness. Can I look? What you see is what you get. Look, some of you guys, look. You're here to deliver badass news. Like, yes, bitch, I overcame all these things and I'm still happy. My ex-husband was worse in bed. he doesn't want to hear that or watch that, right? You might want to get dude, forgiveness is awesome. And I'm telling you, I seen a lot of things that really hurt me that I don't want to be here sometimes, but yo, forgiveness is amazing. And it doesn't make you any weaker. It takes away the hurt and it lets you experience life in a different fashion. See, you are the engineer of your own life. You have to have this shield to protect your mind from the outside world or anybody telling you you ain't worth the shit. You have this protection. And once you get your emotions to be strong, to where, well, that is your opinion of me, so what? And the person might back up and might say, what do you mean? Yo, if you think that I'm a piece of shit, pues ni modo. I can change your mind if you want to open yourself up, but I can't force you to think different of me. And yo, this is you being strong emotionally. So guys, come with it. Yeah, look, divination again. So when you look into somebody's life, are they cheating? Maybe, and that maybe could be in a different spirit realm. It hasn't happened yet. Yo, that's the best knowledge right now that you could get. You could look into somebody's thing and you could feel it. They're cheating, but they're not. It could be in another realm. And the more you think about it, the more that you think about it, the more that somebody's giving that energy, let them think that their person is cheating on them. Guess what happens? It becomes true. What you think of becomes true. There's a fucking old ass gringo from back in the days. I don't know if he's white or not, but what you think of or something comes true. Something Nael grills or some shit like that. Put it in the comments. What a man thinks of, something like that. Badass book. I had to read it in Chicano version, half English, half Spanish, mixed in. Yo, see, look, clown, barber, educated, and shaman, and then friend. And what's this last one? Magician. This is an energy that you all carry. People will be, you're a fucking genius. I don't know who you are, but you're a fucking genius. What I'm about to tell you, people say that you're wearing masks. All of us wear masks. All of us. And you could be like, no, I'm fucking straight. No. Well, maybe you could be straight up with everybody, but you're a different version to every person that you know. Everybody you know knows you differently. Some people see you as this person, okay, you're having fun and everything, and they hate you. 88 in the room, baby. Put another like right there so it could be 888 all the way across, baby. Whoever hits that like on the 8 makes it 88. Oof, abundance comes your way. Look at this. With this barber, baby, you trimming out anything that is not, that was holding you back from being happy, joyful. Look, educator, you're a good friend. You love music. With music comes being this. Like, yo, people can say you're a clown. So fucking what? I'd rather be a clown than a fucking lame, with somebody that doesn't know how to laugh, that doesn't know how to have a good time. And for a lot of you guys, when that music comes in, whether it's shamanic or this music, baby, you just come out on fire. You could be educating people just with you being yourself. You hear this thing, oh, you're going to be paid to be yourself. Who wouldn't want that? Yo, I just woke up right now. Right? Damn, that's sticky. Wet. There's education. Yo. All right, we're going to get this last deck right here. It says, listen up, bitch. What is it that you need to learn, okay? What is it that you need to find out? Listen up, bitch. What's today, the 9th? Oh, yeah, today is the 9th. Guys, purple could mean something, the color purple. I don't know if it's the movie or just the color purple. The lingerie that you wear that is purple. Oh my God. If you're going to surprise somebody, ooh, they're going to be happy for you. White too. Oh my God. White is just pure, nice, lacy. I don't know, but I see like some kind of stairway. I'm picturing like stairways for some of you guys. You could be, even if you have kids, like you put them to sleep and you love to run around in your panties, you have somebody playful. And for a lot of you guys, you miss this person. This person could be out of town. This person could be traveling. This is a person that if you're, let's say you're single, you're getting to meet this person, you miss this person. This is somebody that just knows you. The chemistry is awesome. Like, you could really be that child. You could be yourself. And I'm telling you, the way the penetration is about to go down, nice and slow, my God. If you're the man listening, you could be a person that loves to shower. You're very clean, and this woman sees this about you. Like, you're like, no, wait. And you jump in the shower, you fucking clean from total hasta el pinche chiquilín. You wear cologne. There's something different about you. If you're a lady listening to this, this is a person that they don't just jump into bed. They like to be fresh and clean. And there's something about that that drives you crazy. It could be an older person, you know, like you're used to something way different. And this person loves to kiss you everywhere, like your skin shivers up, your little pelitos like this. And for a lot of you guys, you could even shave a little heart down there. And both of you guys are playful. Look, it says right here, listen, bitch. The things that you say to yourself matter. Be kind. Look at this bear. Mama bear. Yo, if this person comes around and you saying negative things, oh, he might not like me. Oh, he might not find me sexy. Oh, you know what? I'm insecure about my body. You're radiating that shit. This person loves the way you are. He wants the lights on. He loves everything. Make sure you get a pedicure. This person could love to have his leg right here and just kissing your legs and your toes. Yo, make sure you get a pedicure, cabrona. And it's nice and slow. The sounds you make when it's happening, he loves everything. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just the messenger. It says, listen, bitch, if you were able to believe in Santa and the Tooth Fairy, you can definitely believe in yourself. Yo, hit the like button, share this. This is yours. I would claim this energy. I don't know about y'all. One more. They said one more. And this is a lot. I'm telling you, when you as a woman, and even as a man, when you go in there with like your king dingling and you can be little like a motherfucker, but this woman loves you because you just confident and it just hits different. And you might be saying like, fuck, bitch, it's only like this. Who cares? It hits different. And it could be solid as a rock. Right, ladies? Because for some of you guys, their ex could have had a fucking Donkey Kong like this, but it could never get hard. He would fold it and try to let it explode inside, and it didn't work. Why? Because he was full of it. He cursed or something. That was channeled, man. One last one, and I'm out of here. Look, it says, you're tougher than your toughest day. Ladies, my fellas, you're tougher than your toughest days. Mm-hmm. You're allowed to fail. Learn from it, dust yourself off, and fuck shit up. Yo, if this isn't love, you're able to, you know, like ladies, for both of you, I'm getting this channeled message. You guys are, if you guys have spent time apart and you haven't really been sexual or in that energy, both of you guys are going to be shy. So what if he busts right away? Laugh about it. Make him comfortable. For my fellas, you could be pissed off because it's almost like you're fighting tooth and nail to take the panties off, and she needs that love, that tenderness. Do a little foreplay. So what if she doesn't want to take, her undergarments right away? Kiss her around. When she makes that noise, let her know how much it turns you on. Rub it while, what do they call it back in the days when we were young? Dry hump like a motherfucker. Let that little beast rub around there. This is for adults. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you for joining me. I enjoyed this time. This was just a random. If you guys like these lives, let me know. We're going to make a lot of kids on here, and it's not going to be my fault, eh? Talk to God. He's the one that created me. I'm only being the messenger for you guys. I'm trying to be equal for men and women. I just, for my ladies, I want the men that do watch to really be able to know you, to understand you, that you want love, you want to feel the feminine, you want to be the little girl playing there You don't want just 2 minutes, you know, you want more. And some of you guys, it's not even about the 2 minutes. It's the love, the excitement, the way he kisses you, the way he makes you feel. Yo, like there was this post that I put on there. Love is not all about sex. It's this feeling that a person makes you feel like it makes you not just feel gorgeous or handsome on the outside, it's the way the soul feels. And then what happens, and I promise you, because you might say the sex is kind of, you know, this 2 minute, 3 minutes, but when both of you guys lose that vergüenza, the shame, the guilt, and then both of you guys are fine tuned, yo, the love becomes longer and longer and harder and more, to where you're intertwining your energies like this, and you're learning how to breathe, you're learning how to, you know, like, yo, I had this one girl, she used to scratch the shit out of my nalgas. I'd be like, yo, I would have to hold her hands here because I couldn't sit down the next day. She'd be scratching my ass. And then she had these nails. And then I'm a slow poke, you know, I'll be little by little. Yo, I couldn't sit down. And it reminded me when I used to get my ass whooped with the belt, with the horse whip. But it's because she was loving. She was like, it's okay, I like it. I don't know. But whoever needed to hear that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for I'm gonna take a break. I've got to go to the store, do a little round or something. Take Yeti for a walk. Right, Yeti? He's looking at me. Look. Right, Yeti? All right, guys. I'm gonna get back, and I still gotta do Taurus and Capricorn. Y'all let me know if you guys want it live, or if just individual, just what it got pre-recorded. All right. Thank you guys. Sending all love, and thank you for your support, for donations. Y'all can hit a donation, you know, through this chat or my Cashapp. Thank you. Come back with a drink. I need one right now. You want Capricorn live? Yes, I think so. I'm gonna do it live. Just give me a couple. I like that 3-3. Give me a couple of hours. I'll be back. All right, guys. Thank you.